Hello, everyone, and welcome in to 2023 WIAA Volleyball live on Zaleski Sports. Here tonight, it is the Pacelli Cardinals on the road taking on the Reedsville Panthers here tonight. My name is Cale Jacoby. Glad to be here live from Reedsville High School in Reedsville, Wisconsin. The Pacelli Cardinals and Reedsville Panthers, their final games of the regular season. Again, playoff seeding is out for 2023 WIAA playoffs, and we'll go through that in just a moment here. They're going to go through starting lineups here for Pacelli. You see Casey Vaughn, Ava Olds in the starting lineup for the Cardinals, as well as Jaden Zadroik and Emma Reinke in that Pacelli starting lineup here tonight as well. Kaylin Yenter, as well as Ella Van Order in the starting lineup tonight for Pacelli, and the libero, Katie Ilka. And the head coach for Pacelli, Roy Danforth. Now they'll go through the home team starting lineup. The Reedsville Panthers here tonight. Again, after starting lineups, we'll get into the playoff brackets and go through those a little bit for you here before the game. Caitlin Oswald starting tonight for the Reedsville Panthers, the senior, as well as number 2, Mallory Novi, the senior. And another senior in the starting lineup is number 3, Janissa Zipperer. And number 7, Cadence Larson, also a senior for Reedsville. And another senior, number 8, Keegan Grimm in the starting lineup for the Panthers tonight. And now also in the starting lineup is the sophomore, number 9, Mercedes Grimm. And the coach for Reedsville is Nick Hansen for the Reedsville Panthers. Reedsville and Pacelli. This is your Auto Select pregame show, by the way. Thank you to Auto Select for sponsoring our pregame show for Stevens Point area sports. And don't forget that Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. And real quick before we start this one, we're going to go through the sectional bracket for both these teams. First, for Pacelli, they're in Division 4, sectional number 3, the top half sectional number 3. Pacelli, the number 3 seed in their sectional. The only teams above them are number 1, Columbus Catholic, who we've had ranked at Zaleski Sports number 1 in all of Division 4 all year long. And number 2, Athens, just did an Athens game. They lost to Phillips about a week and a half ago, but that's a good Athens team as well. Pacelli and Athens have the chance to match up with each other if they're able to get through their teams. That'd be a great matchup between number 3 Pacelli and number 2 Athens. Now we're set to start off here. This was your Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Pacelli gets the score to start things off on the miss hit on the serve there. So 1-0 Pacelli here, and that one's going to be too strong as well from Reedsville on the hit from Cadence Larson. And Pacelli goes up 2-0 here from Reedsville High School. Back to serve for the Cardinals is Jaden Zadroik, the junior. That's going to be too strong. Point goes to the Panthers. And again, Reedsville, Pacelli comes into this matchup. They are 22-8 overall. They won the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Finished 6-0 in conference play this season, first in the conference as they won it. Good dig there from Ava Olds. Reedsville back the other way with it. That was Caitlin Oswald heading it over, and good dig there by Mercedes Grimm. And that's going to be a kill for Kaylin Yenter. Yenter with the kill for Pacelli as they go up 3-1 now. And again, it went to the Cardinals' record. Reedsville comes in at 9-14 overall, 3-3 in conference play in the Big East Red Conference. Of course, Pacelli, winners of the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Reedsville finished 4th in their conference this year. And they are in the Division III sectional number 4. Sectional, Ava Olds on the serve, going to be too strong. Point goes to Reedsville, 4-2 Pacelli now. And Reedsville, they will be the number 11 seed in their sectional. Yenter, that's going to be another kill for Kalen Yenter, 5-2 Pacelli. I didn't mention, but Pacelli, their first game, again, regional quarterfinals start Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. And Pacelli, they will host Greenwood in their first matchup. Reedsville, the number 11 seed, will go on the road and play number 6 Southern Door on Tuesday. That's going to be an ace for the Cardinals. Makes the score 6-2. It is Katie Ilka with the ace for Pacelli. Set back that time, right off the net. Ilka with the dig, and can Reedsville recover that? No, it's a kill for the junior, Emma Reinke. So Reinke with the kill for the Cardinals. And Pacelli goes up 7-2. Ilka back to serve once again. Dugout that time. Here is the setup. Blocked at the net. The hit from Josie Bussey, but the block by 2 Cardinals. Looked like Reinke and Zadroik there on the block for Pacelli, and it's 8-2 Cardinals now as Ilka goes back to serve it. Going to be too strong on the serve point, Reedsville. We went through Pacelli's playoff matchups a bit against Reedsville there in sectional 4. That's going to be in. It'll be an ace for the Panthers. An ace for the Panthers, and that time looked like, let's see if I can get a number here. Mallory Novi with the ace that time for the Panthers. Van Order there hits it over, and here is the tap over by Cadence Larson. There's Vaughn. And that's going to be too strong. Out off of Mallory Novi. Point goes to Pacelli, 9-4 Cardinals. And now back to serve for Pacelli. It's Emma Reinke. Dugout. There by Novi. Now Novi's going to hit it over. Good one. Olds is there. Here's the setup for Vaughn. Dugout there. Back for the Panthers. No, can't get it over the net. Bussey just mishit it a bit, and that'll be a point for Pacelli. 10-4 Cardinals now as Reinke goes back to serve once again. And here come the Panthers the other way. Over with it. That's Mercedes Grimm. And the set over that time by Reinke. Now Larson hits it over. Reinke sets it back for Zadroik. Blocked out. Point Cardinals. Jaden Zadroik with the kill for Pacelli. 11-4. Cardinals lead it. Reinke goes back to serve. And that one just gets over the score for the Panthers. Josie Bussey, the sophomore, gets it over for the Panthers. Again, the Panthers with a lot of seniors in their starting lineup, but also a good amount of sophomores. Not a lot of juniors. They've got 5 seniors on this year's roster, 4 sophomores, 1 junior. 11-5, Pacelli. Vaughn digs that one out. The setup here for Vaughn will be dug out by Mercedes Grimm. Now Grimm passes it over. Ilka's there. Reinke the setup for Vaughn, and out. Just out off of Casey Vaughn, and that was going to be a vicious kill for Vaughn if she could have kept it in, but just out. Point goes to the Panthers. Vaughn takes the serve. Set up here for Van Order. Dugout. Olds the diving dig that time for Pacelli. The setup here for Zadroit. Can't get it over. Point goes to Reedsville. So Reedsville with the point there. It's 11-7 Pacelli. Back to serve is Cadence Larson. Zadroik sets it over. And here's the setup again for Bussey. Sets it over. Olds is there. Reinke the setup here for Vaughn, and the kill for Casey Vaughn. The first one for Vaughn tonight. And Pacelli goes up 12-7. And now Andriana Vaughn will check in for Pacelli. She comes in for Jaden Zadroik. Casey Vaughn back to serve it. Dugout there. Here's the setup from Larson. Sets it up for Kiekefer, McKenna Kiekefer, the junior. Andriana Vaughn with the kill that time for Pacelli. Andriana Vaughn scores it for the Cardinals. And Pacelli goes up 13-7. Casey Vaughn back to serve. Set up here for Novi, and good dig there by Casey Vaughn. Keeps it alive for the Cardinals. Reinke's there. Ilka sets it back for Olds. Panthers receive it. Dugout there, Reinke. Ilka sets it back for Olds again. Dugout by Novi. Set up for Bussey now. Reinke's there. Ilka up for Andriana Vaughn, and that's dugout. The set over, long rally here. Neither team wanting to let this ball hit the ground, but the score there for Reedsville in an unconventional way. That was a great spot from Cadence Larson. Spotted that ball right on the back left corner on Pacelli's side there. Just barely keeps it in, and it's a score for the Panthers. 13-8 Pacelli. Back to serve now for Reedsville is Janissa Zipperer. Ilka's underneath it. Reinke, the setup here for Olds. Off the net and in. The score and the kill for Ava Olds. And the Cardinals take back serve control. Ella Van Order back to serve for Pacelli. (14-8). Pacelli with the lead here. Vaughn is there. Reinke sets it back again for Casey Vaughn. She passes it over. The Zipperer is there. Set up here for Larson, and nearly a score for Larson, but the Cardinals receive it. Set up here. Andriana Vaughn's there off the hit for McKenna Kiekefer. The setup here for Olds, and Zipperer's there. The pass over stays in by Mallory Novi. Another long rally here. Neither of these teams allowing an inch here. Olds into the net. Point goes to the Panthers, and it's 14-9. Pacelli leads it. Going back to serve now for the Panthers is Mercedes Grimm. Olds digs it out that time. That one off the net, and the score. It goes down as a kill for Mallory Novi. And the Panthers have hit double digits. Mercedes Grimm to serve it. Ilka is there, a high dig that time. Olds from Reinke. Zipperer set up here for Novi, and does it stay in? No, it goes out, but they say off Pacelli. They say off Pacelli, score for the Panthers. And Reedsville has now scored 3 in a row. (14-11) Mercedes Grimm on the serve. Ilka is there. Reinke sets it up here for Olds, and that's out. Point Reedsville once again. And Olds got a good piece of it, but just a bit outside and out of bounds. Point Reedsville, 4 in a row now for the Panthers. Reinke the setback here for Andriana Vaughn. And here's going to be a pass over by McKenna Kiekafer. Reinke the setup here for Olds into the net. Point Panthers once again. They have scored 5 in a row here. And it's all been with Mercedes Grimm back at the serve line. Ilka digs that one out. Reinke the setback here for Yenter, and Yenter's going to get called for the lift. No, in the net call. In the net called against Yenter, and that ties things up. 6 in a row for Reedsville. Timeout Pacelli. We'll step aside and be back with more 2023 WIAA Volleyball live on Zaleski Sports.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you. Auto Select's team of dedicated and experienced service advisors exceed expectations for auto repair and service. Auto Select is the area's best kept secret for tires. We even offer free tire rotations every 6,000 miles with every tire purchase. Go to autoselectonline.com for locations near you.
Welcome back, everybody. Pacelli and Reedsville tied up at 14 apiece. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. And Casey Vaughn sets that one into the net. Point goes to Reedsville once again. The Panthers have taken the lead for the first time tonight. They were down 14-8. They've scored 7 in a row. It's been Mercedes Grimm back to serve this entire time. Grimm now sets it up here for Kiekafer, and Pacelli gets it over, but Reinke stepped over the line. And another point for the Panthers. 16-14 Reedsville as Mercedes Grimm goes back to serve once again. 8 in a row for the Panthers. That was a great dig, but out. Point goes to Pacelli. Would have been a great dig by Mercedes Grimm, but goes out. And Pacelli stops the 8-0 Reedsville run. It's 16-15 Reedsville, and now back to serve for Pacelli is Jaden Zdroik. Here's the setup for Novi, dug out by Ilka. Reinke the setup for Olds, and that's going to be a kill for Ava Olds as Pacelli ties it up at 16. Zdroik back on the serve here. Now the setup for Novi. Ilka with the dig. Passed over there by Olds, and the kill. Or no, in the net call. In the net called against, Reedsville against Mallory Novi. Point goes to the Cardinals, and they have reclaimed the lead 17-16. Now 3 in a row scored by the Cardinals. Zdroik back to serve. Set up here for Novi. Zdroik is there. Now the setback here. Ilka's just got to set it over. And the diving dig, not going to be in time. And the libero, Katie Ilka, scores it for the Cardinals. After 8 in a row for Reedsville, it's 4 in a row for Pacelli, and Reedsville wants a timeout. We'll take another quick 30-second break, be back with more 2023 WIAA volleyball action live from Reedsville High School after this on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is a local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Welcome back, everybody. Pacelli leads Reedsville 18-16. Zadroik serves it there. Novi with the kill once again. Mallory Novi. The seniors did a nice job tonight for the Panthers. And back to a one-point game, 18-17. Back to serve. It's like McKenna Kiekhafer, and that's into the net. Point Pacelli, 19-17 your score now. As Ava Olds goes back to serve it for Pacelli. Set up for Novi. Reinke up for Yenter, blocked at the net. The score for Reedsville. Once again, it's Mallory Novi with the block. And it's 19-18 now. This is a tight first set as we near the end, or the final five of set number one. Reinke sets it up here for Vaughn, and Vaughn keeps it in right on the line. It's a kill for Casey Vaughn. Pacelli goes up 20-18 now. And back to serve for the Cardinals is Katie Ilka. Dug out there, Novi, set back for Novi, and another kill for Mallory Novi. She is proving to be a player that's tough to find an answer for here tonight. Novi on that front line. She's got 3 kills and a block tonight, 20-19. Pacelli leads it. Reinke, the setup for Vaughn, and dug out. Novi now sets it up here, and I think she's going to get called for the double hit. Yep, on the set. Point goes to Pacelli. 21-19 Cardinals as Reinke goes back to serve. Dug out there, Novi. Set up here from Larson into the net, and point goes to the Cardinals. Set up there for Grimm, but into the net, point Pacelli. 22-19 Cardinals now. Since that Coach Danforth timeout, these Cardinals have done a much better job after giving up 8 in a row during this set. Yeah, none of that matters at the end if you win the set, and that's going to be into the net again by the Panthers. That was Novi. And Pacelli goes up 23-19 now, looking to take set one. And another timeout. Reedsville will take another quick 30-second break. Back with more WIAA Volleyball live from Reedsville High School after this on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin. Finally, job seekers can stop spending hours searching from one job search engine to another. Instead, find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place and at one time. Let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Marshfield, Medford, Stevens Point, and Wausau. You'll find a variety of local jobs right in your community, including full-time, part-time, and temporary. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals. Visit expresspros.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Pacelli leads Reedsville 23-19 here in this Thursday night late season matchup, and it's as late as you can get. Final game the regular season for these two teams. Reinke back to serve it for the Cardinals. These teams will get some time before regionals start next week, Tuesday. Set up here, that's Zadroik, and the kill for Jaden Zadroik, the freshman. And Pacelli goes up 24-19 here. Set point for the Cardinals as Reinke goes back to serve it. Novi's there to dig it out. Set up here for Novi. And off the net, out. Point goes to the Cardinals. And Pacelli takes set number one, 25-19 over the Reedsville Panthers. We'll take a quick break. Pacelli leads 1-0 in the set count. We'll be back with the start of set number two live from Reedsville High School after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Welcome back, everybody. The Pacelli Cardinals lead the Reedsville Panthers 1-0 in the set count here tonight. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. And Maida, get your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Maida Custom in Stevens Point. Sports-specific gear, screen printing, plaques, trophies, and custom gift items are all available at Maida Custom. Pacelli starts out with the serve here in the second set. I believe it was Ava Olds back there serving for the Cardinals. And speaking of Ava Olds, that's a kill for Olds that time. 1-0 Pacelli, and no, that is Zadroik back there. Jaden Zadroik back serving for the Cardinals. And that's an ace for Zadroik. An ace for Jaden Zadroik. And the Cardinals go up 2-0 very similarly. They went up 2-0 to start that first set. Reedsville wound up having a big 8-0 run in that set that gave them a 2-point lead at one point, but the Cardinals very quickly reclaimed the lead and won that first set 25-19. That one's into the net, point Reedsville. Now back to serve for the Panthers is Josie Bussey, the sophomore. Vaughn's there to dig it out. Reinke sets it back for Yenter, and Kaylin Yenter with the kill on the setup from Emma Reinke. Pacelli goes up 3-1 now as Olds is back to serve. Set up here that time for Courtney Doracek. And this point's going to go to Reedsville. They set Pacelli in the net there, or Score Panthers. And back to serve here for Reedsville, Mercedes Grimm. The last time she was back on the serve line, it was 8 straight points for the Panthers. Yenter over with it. Grimm is there. Set up here for Cadence Larson. Now Casey Vaughn, and the score for Pacelli. 4-2 Cardinals on the kill by Casey Vaughn. Back to serve for Pacelli, Katie Ilka. Dug out there by the libero, Kayla Peterson, in for the first time tonight for the Panthers. And Van Order on the hit there, going to be too strong with it. Point goes to Reedsville. And back to serve for the Panthers, McKenna Kiekhafer. Reinke sets it back for Vaughn, and another kill for Casey Vaughn. Cardinals go up 5-3 now. Reinke back to serve for Pacelli. And it's an ace for Emma Reinke. 6-3 Cardinals, as it's like Kiekhafer just didn't quite react to the ball in time. 6-3 your score. Again, Reinke back to serve. Set up here, blocked at the net point, Pacelli, and got a double hit call on Reedsville first. Double hit on Reedsville, Cardinals with the point. And Reinke goes back to serve once again. And we got a whistle and out of rotation called against Reedsville. Point for Pacelli once again, as Reedsville is called for being out of rotation. Reedsville confused about the call, but referees telling them, explaining to them why the call was made. And it should be 8-3. Scoreboard still got 7-3. There we go. Set up here, and the great dig by Ilka. Can the Cardinals keep it alive? Not quite. In the net called against Reinke, but that would have been an unbelievable. You had a one-hand dig from Ilka. Reinke had to dive with one hand, and then I believe it was Zadroik who got it over with one hand. But in the net called against Reinke. Over the line, and that's going to be way too strong from Novi, and she knew it. Just laughing at how far that one was out. 9-4, Pacelli now. Casey Vaughn back to serve. Novi's going to pass this one over. Ilka is there. Reinke, the setup here for Zadroik, and the kill for Jaden Zadroik. Pacelli goes up 10-4 now. Vaughn back to serve. And that's going to be too strong out. Point goes to the Panthers. It is Mallory Novi back to serve. Ilka's there. Reinke sets it up here for Olds. Dug out by Peterson. Set up for Bussey, deflected at the net. Ilka, the setup. That's Zadroik. Received up here and into the net. Point goes to the Cardinals from Grimm that time. Pacelli takes an 11-5 lead now. And back to serve. Now is Andriana Vaughn, the sophomore. And that's an ace for Vaughn. Miscommunication that time by the Panthers. There between Peterson and Kiekhafer. 12-5 Pacelli, and that's another ace. Back-to-back aces for Andriana Vaughn. And timeout Reedsville. Pacelli leads at 13-5. We'll take a quick break. Back with more 2023 WIAA volleyball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. And Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LeChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. Born and raised right here, you know whether you're buying or selling when it comes to realty in Stevens Point, you are covered. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LeChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. That one into the net off of Yenter, and the point's going to go to the Panthers here. But again, talking a little bit about miscommunication from Reedsville there before the break. Again, I talked about it. This team with a lot of sophomores out there, and a lot of times when you have, you don't know how much experience some of the sophomores have. Some of them have to have some experience this year. They've been in the starting lineup, and that's going to be another score for the Panthers. But, limited a bit experience-wise. And when that happens, you can have some of that miscommunication stuff going on. 13-7, Pacelli here. And that's going to be a point for the Panthers, 14-7. Your score, as Jaden Zadroik goes back to serve for the Cardinals. That's going to be too strong. Point for Pacelli. 15-7 Cardinals now. And Zadroik goes back to serve once again here for Pacelli. And here it is. Dug out there by Grimm. Set up here from Larson to Bussey. She just sets it over. Vaughn. Reinke up to Olds off the net. Dug out. Grimm at the net. Score for Reedsville. They say Pacelli Yenter was over the net. And the point goes to the Panthers. 15-8 Pacelli. And back to serve here is Jesse Bussey, the sophomore for the Panthers. Old sets it over. Grimm, the setup here, nearly a kill, but Zadroik's there. Now we got a whistle, point Reedsville, and I don't know what the call was there. Violation against Pacelli, just didn't see the hand signal from the referees. Point goes to Reedsville. Bussey back to serve it. Too strong. Point Pacelli. 16-9 Cardinals now. Heartland Custom Homes is Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. That's going to go out off Reedsville. Point Pacelli once again. Score 17-9 now. Olds back to serve. Off the net. Gets over. Set up here for Novi. Olds is there. Reinke the set up here for Vaughn. And nearly a kill there. Grimm able to recover on it. Yenter with the kill. Kaylin Yenter for the Cardinals. And Pacelli takes the 18-9 lead here. Olds back to serve. Set up here. Time for Larson. Now up for Vaughn. Blocked at the net. Good block there from Grimm, as well as McKenna Kiekefer. Grimm sets it over. Andriana Vaughn is there. Point goes to Reedsville. Double hit called against the Cardinals. 18-10 Pacelli. As Mercedes Grimm goes back to serve. Ilka digs it out. Reinke the set back here for Yenter. Dug out again. Ilka's there. Reinke for Yenter. Too strong out. Point goes to Reedsville. Back to serve, Mercedes Grimm, dug out by Olds. Reinke sets it up for Yenter, and the kill for Kaylin Yenter. (19-11). Ilka goes back to serve for Pacelli. Set up here, that one into the net. Point Cardinals. And Pacelli now with just 5 more to go to take set number 2. Ilka back to serve. Dug over there. Reinke's going to set it up here for Casey Vaughn. Deflected by Kiekefer. Set up here for Novi. Dug out there by Ilka. Now the set over there. Olds, and Pacelli can't get it over. Point goes to Reedsville. 20-12 Pacelli as Kiekefer goes back to serve. Old sets it over. Set up here, that's Novi who sets it over. Reinke back to Olds, dug out by Peterson. Grimm up to Novi, and the score for the Cardinals. No block, just into the net. And Reinke goes back to serve here for Pacelli. Good serve there by Reinke, just skims over the net, and Pacelli can't return it here. I believe that was Mercedes Grimm. Got it over for the Panthers. Back to serve here for Reedsville is Courtney Duracek. Serve dug out by Ilka, just digs it over. Set back here for Novi, double hit. Called against Reedsville, point goes to Pacelli. It's 22-13 your score now. Again, Pacelli well on their way to taking this second set. And finishing their season with a W. Finishing their regular season with a W, should say. That one blocked out off Pacelli. Oh, nope, yeah, they gave it to the wrong team. That's gonna go to Reedsville. That was blocked off Pacelli. Yep. So they initially they gave the point to Pacelli, but no, the referee is gonna talk to the other referee. They're gonna discuss and make sure they give the point to Reedsville. Yep. That's gonna be the right call. It was deflected off Pacelli and out. Novi goes back to serve it, and that's gonna be out. Point Pacelli, 23-14 your score now. Going back to serve here, it's Andriana Vaughn for the Cardinals. 23-14 your score. Here's the setup for Grimm, and Vaughn is there but can't quite dig it out. And the point goes to the Panthers. The kill that time for Mercedes Grimm. (23-15) your score. Caden Larson back to serve, going to be out. Point goes to the Cardinals. 24-15 Pacelli. So we thank everybody for tuning in tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Pacelli, Reedsville. Set point here in the second set. Regular season finale for both of these squads. Yenter going to be out. Point goes to Reedsville. (24-16). Pacelli with the lead. Ilka digs that one out. Reinke gets that one over. Panthers able to recover. Grimm sets it over. Ilka's there. Reinke the setup here for Olds. And Olds will have the set sealing kill for the Cardinals. Ava Olds with the kill, and Pacelli takes the second set 25-16 over the Reedsville Panthers. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the third set live from Reedsville High School here live on Zaleski Sports right after this.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Short break here. They cut the break about a minute short here. Both teams ready to get going. Come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options, perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. That one blocked at the net. Kaylin Yenter with the score here, the first score of the third set goes to the Pacelli Cardinals. The Cardinals now lead at 1-0. Back to serve will be Jaden Zadroik. Enter over with it. Vaughn is there. And that one's going to go to Pacelli, out of bounds. 2-0 Cardinals here. And here's the setup for Ava Olds. Dug out there. Grimm's there. Here's the set over. Ilka's there. And that's going to go out. Point goes to Reedsville. All three sets have started the exact same way. 2 quick points for Pacelli. And then Reedsville scores one. Grimm on the serve. Another great serve by Grimm. She's had a nice night at the serve line for Reedsville, but great dig by Ilka. That one going to go into the net. Point for Pacelli. Ava Olds back to serve for the Cardinals. Again, talked about it. Both these teams, their regional quarterfinal matchups next week, Tuesday, as there's a kill for Mallory Novi. Novi's had a nice night for Reedsville as well. But again, Regionals start next week, Tuesday. Pacelli will be at home. They're the number 3 seed. They'll be taking on Greenwood at Pacelli High School. Set over by Novi. 4-2 here as Pacelli scores that one. Katie Ilka goes back to serve here. That one's dug out there by Duracek, and point's going to go to the Panthers here. They call the Cardinals for being over the net. 4-3 is your score. Four to 3, Pacelli here. Vaughn goes for it. 3-5 as Pacelli scores that one. Pacelli takes the serve. Emma Reinke goes back to serve now for the Cardinals. That's too strong. Point goes to the Panthers. 5-4 your score. Novi goes back to serve here for the Panthers, and that is an ace. An ace for Mallory Novi evens up the score at 5-5 here. Reedsville trying to stay alive in the set count. Down 2-0 to the Cardinals here. Novi again. Ilka's there. And Novi's got a strong, and Vaughn's going to be too strong with that kill attempt. That was another one, kind of like one she had earlier, that she would have been able to keep it in. That was going to be a sure kill. Just the sheer force behind that spike. But just too strong from Vaughn. That's going to be too strong. Point Pacelli as they tie it back up. 6-6 your score. Serve goes back to the Cardinals. It's Casey Vaughn back there. And too strong on the serve there from Vaughn. Point Reedsville. Pacelli with some uncharacteristic errors here in this third set. Again, I bring this up in almost every broadcast you see when the set count goes to 2-0, but it's only human nature to, as much as you try to defend against, kind of letting down in the third set when you've already won the first two, that's going to go out as well. Point for Reedsville. It's human nature just sometimes sets in, and for whatever reason you come out and you're just not, you don't feel like you're playing at the height of your game sometimes when you start that third set up 2-0. I think you're seeing a little bit of that from Pacelli here in the third set, down 8-6. Reinke sets that one over. Here's a setup. Grimm sets it over. Reinke up for Olds, and deflected, but the kill for Ava Olds. And the Cardinals cut it back to a 1-point deficit. And in for the first time tonight, it's Anna Auer, the senior for Pacelli. She'll go back to serve for the Cardinals. So Auer back to serve. That one dug out by Novi. Set up for Grimm. Vaughn's there. Reinke up for Yenter, and the kill for Kaylin Yenter. Kaylin Yenter with a kill in the setup from Reinke. And again, as all the Pacelli fans out there already know, but Emma Reinke, 1,000 career assists for Pacelli. That's for a junior. Reinke not even a senior, a junior for this Pacelli team with 1,000 assists for Pacelli. And that's going to be a score for the Panthers. McKenna Kiekefer with the kill. And going back to serve here for Reedsville is Janissa Zipperer, the senior. Vaughn's there. Reinke sets it up here for Yenter. And that one blocked at the net. Score for Pacelli. Kaylin Yenter with the block. And Pacelli evens it up at 9-9 now. Again, in other Wisconsin sporting news, a decent amount of football games being rescheduled to tonight in football because we are supposed to have some wild weather tomorrow night. Sounds like really across the state of Wisconsin, mostly there in central Wisconsin, especially in that Stevens Point, Wausau area. A lot of rain and wind. Already going to have some tonight. It might already be going on out there, as that's going to be a score for Pacelli. Sitting here in a gym, can't see it, but already supposed to be getting some of that here tonight. And hopefully everybody from Stevens Point has a safe trip back tonight. The long drive up here to Reedsville, over here to Reedsville. 10-10, they're going to give that point to Reedsville. Nope, they do give it to Pacelli. I think another one for Kaylin Yenter. She's had herself a great night tonight for Pacelli on that front line. Yeah, Pacelli been a versatile team on that front line all year. And you got Olds up there. Yenter, of course, Casey Vaughn. Typically the kills leader for this Cardinal team. 11-9 the score. Ilka sets it up here. Reinke sets it over, and Emma Reinke scores it for Pacelli. Usually Reinke's the one setting it up for her teammates, but that time sneaks one over and scores it for the Cardinals. Timeout, Reedsville. Pacelli leads 12-9. We'll step aside. Back in 30 seconds after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Welcome back, everybody. Pacelli leads Reedsville 12-9 in the set count. Cheese Pleasers 12-9 in the third set. 2-0 in the set count. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Here come the Panthers. Set over. Zdroik. Reinke up for Olds. Blocked at the net. Zdroik's there. Reinke for Yenter. Dug out Novi. Set over by Grimm. Reinke sets it up back for Ilka that time. Not exactly where Reinke was looking to go with that one. And that's going to be too strong out. Point goes to Pacelli. Off of Duracek. And Pacelli goes up 13-9 here. Zdroik back to serve it. Dug out there by Larson. Set up for Kiekhaefer, and it'll be a kill for McKenna Kiekhaefer. 13-10 your score here in this one. Mercedes Grimm back to serve. Dug out by Zdroik. Set up here for Olds. Dug out by Zipperer. Point goes to Pacelli, 14-10. And we talked about it. Regional quarterfinal coming up on Tuesday, and you preview, these playoffs for Pacelli. Number 3 seed overall, trailing only behind Columbus, Catholic, and Athens. And again, that's point goes to Reedsville there. Again, I have seen both those other two teams play live this year. Both teams won. Columbus in their conference clinching game against Colby, and then Athens in their conference loss to Phillips. Those two teams likely will share the conference title, Athens and Phillips of the Marewood North. But that's going to be another kill for Kaylin Yenter, by the way. Yenter with another kill. But again, I think Columbus Catholic definitely the clear number 1. And again, it's all computerized now how this stuff is laid out. So again, I think seating-wise, it was accurate. Good job again this year, seating-wise. But I will say though, Pacelli and Athens, I think, very close in terms of talent on each of their teams and where if you're trying to decide which one of those two teams are better. Obviously, if they match up in the playoffs, we'll get to see. And there's a good chance that they will. Again, you never know in high school sports. You don't want to. Again, there'll be predictions out there as Katie Ilka gets the kill that time. Pacelli goes up 17-11, but we'll have predictions out there. But once you start in postseason play, especially in high school level sports, you really just do not know what can happen on any given day, and that's why they play the games. But that if that matchup does happen, Pacelli-Athens, that should be a great matchup. Again, Columbus was the clear number 1 seed. There's no doubt about that. You look at their record and the relatively tough out-of-conference schedule they've actually played this year as well. Definitely the 1 seed for Columbus, but obviously not to say they can't be beaten. As just mentioned, any given day. But I think the 2 and 3 seeds very, very evenly matched. If that matchup does happen between Pacelli and Athens, that really should be a tight matchup if that does happen. But Pacelli, and we'll talk with Coach Danforth about this after the game, but 19-11 as Pacelli scores that one. But Pacelli, they obviously got to, if you're any team, got to take it one game at a time. Pacelli's got to focus on Greenwood first. But that I can give you for sure an opinion on of just myself. That should be a win for Pacelli overall. Again, as a 3 seed, you're taking on a much lower seed. And Reedsville calls timeout here. And as I'm rambling on, we'll take a 30-second break, be back with the final 5 points here for the Cardinals after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back, everybody. Just an ace for Pacelli. That's Katie Ilka with the ace for the Cardinals. Again, looks like the Cardinals are going to come away with a 3-0 victory in their regular season finale over Reedsville here as Ilka serves that one out. Point goes to Reedsville. But again, talked about maybe penciling in a win there for Pacelli next week against Greenwood, but it's always dangerous to do throughout the history of sports, especially high school sports. And again, we just had one live on Zaleski Sports last week, Saturday. I'm not going to tell you it was some absurd win that was totally unexpected, but definitely a major upset. Marshfield Tigers volleyball team, we've had ranked in the top 10 about all year in the state of Wisconsin for Division I. They dropped a game to DC Everest. So now those two teams will likely share the conference title, DC Everest and Marshfield. Everest, a good team, but those two teams had played earlier on in the season. Pacelli won 3-0 in the set count. And that point's going to go to Reedsville again, 21-14. But Marshfield won 3-0 in the set count over DC Everest earlier this season, then lost 3-1 to DC Everest last week, Saturday. Was live on the call for that one at DC Everest. So again, that was one clear example we've already had live on Zaleski Sports this year in high school volleyball of, never pencil in a win. And that point, that went out. That hit the out of bounds pole. Point's going to go to Reedsville again. So Reedsville staying alive here in the third set. But again, I only bring that up as a reminder. Playoff time coming up here, and really no team can be taken lightly. And again, now I will say Pacelli-Greenwood likely a more lopsided matchup than Marshfield-Everest was. Everest was the number 2 team in the conference at the time. Their only loss in conference had been to Marshfield, but still an upset win nonetheless, and one that was unexpected. I can tell you, even by people in DC Everest, that was an unexpected win. Can't tell you what the team thought. Obviously, they went in thinking they would win, as the team should, and they did. Pacelli scores that one, 22-15, but can tell you, DC Everest folks definitely didn't expect that. So anything can happen, I guess, is the point I'm trying to make here. And that is why the playoffs are so fun. Because no matter where you're seated, as long as you are in the postseason, you've got a chance. You've got a shot. And for those college sports fans out there, Pacelli goes up 23-15 now with that one. You college sports fans out there, you know that, especially in basketball or any sport. Again, the high likelihood of upsets, at least compared to professional sports, depending on which one you're looking at. But anything can happen, and that's why the postseason's so fun. Football playoffs coming soon. Volleyball playoffs coming even sooner. We'll have a great chunk of games live on Zaleski Sports for you. Pass over here, dug out there by Olds. Deflected off the net there. Zadroik there, and a kill for Jaden Zadroik. Pacelli now with the set point and the match point. Again, now a good time to remind you, stay tuned for your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We're going to be live on the court with Coach Danforth and our Highlight House player of the game as well. And there's the score for Pacelli. Looked like Leah Fensky, the freshman, with the score. Pacelli takes the third and final set, 25-15 over the Reedsville Panthers. They win the match 3-0. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll take a quick break. We'll hear from our friends over at Nasonville Dairy. Back after this with your postgame show. Live interviews coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, thanks for doing that. All right, welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Joined now by Coach Danforth with Pacelli Cardinals. And Coach, you know, final regular season game coming out here on the road against Reedsville. You guys won it 3-0. Talk about what you liked about your team's performance tonight, and I guess the importance of finishing out, you know, the regular season schedule before postseason with this win.
Well, it was important to come out here and win in 3 and try to win strong, but that's also kind of hard because honestly you get a little overconfident, and so you know we did not play our best volleyball, a little sloppy, but we kept it to where we could win, and that's the important thing. It's been a leadership thing all year. Great group of young ladies. I'm really privileged.
Yeah, and then you guys, the number 3 seed going into the playoffs here. Yeah. And you'll have Greenwood, first matchup, get some home playoff game there. Talk about, you know, what your mindset is as a coach of this team going into postseason play here. Obviously, win or go home every single game, and this is what it's about. And just talk about your mindset and your message to the team going into the postseason, and your guys' mindset and your confidence level in this team.
Well, we just have to stay focused and play our game, and we can play with anybody. Doesn't matter who's on the other side, and we can't let their records get us overconfident or make us scared. Either one. We have to play our game, because I'm pretty sure we can play with anybody. So.
Yeah, and then talk a little bit about the seniors overall on this team, especially as you get ramped up for this postseason run. You know, some players with some experience you got on this varsity team. You know, talk about your expectations for that, you know, senior starting group you've got out there here going into the postseason.
Oh, I mean, there are Ava Oles and Casey Vaughn's leadership, and their production is really unmatched. We figured this, they're 80-some% of our production on kills, so that's going to be big shoes to fill next year, but their leadership and their composure, and they always come up with that timely kill, which is really, really important. And then we've got 2 juniors that have played so much volleyball between Emma and Katie, and that's what makes the whole thing run. So, yeah, those 4 are big, really, really big.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks for your time. Yep. And then we'll have our Highlight House player of the game, Katie Ilka, coming up to join us here. All right, Katie, I'll have you stand right there, all right? Okay. All right, this is our Highlight House player of the game, Katie Ilka. And Katie, Coach talked about it. He said he didn't think you guys played your best game of the year tonight, but it's a 3-0 win nonetheless, and you guys win going into the postseason here on the road. Talk about the importance of winning your last regular season game here.
I think it helps us build momentum into playoffs. Like, we have potential to do a lot of great things, and we just need to keep building and getting better each game.
Yeah, and then Talk a little bit about your guys' mindset heading into the playoffs here. So you guys, obviously not your first time being in the postseason or anything like that, but you guys have the 3 seed going in there, high seed. You've got Greenwood on Tuesday. As players, what's your guys' mindset here heading into the postseason? And obviously you want to win, but what's your mindset and your outlook going into that postseason?
Just taking one game at a time and not worrying about other stuff, like just winning every game one at a time, focusing on our next opponent, because if you lose, you go home. So.
And then talk a little bit about being able to, obviously you're going to get the first game at home, and if you win, like, get another one at home as well. Talk about the importance of being able to play some of those playoff games at home, at Pacelli High School.
It's great to have our big student section there and really have the momentum on our side. Like last year we played the regional semi at Newman, and we were away, and it was just really hard to build momentum when you're away. So it's great that if we win, we'll have 2 games at home, hopefully.
All right, last thing we're going to do is put you in the highlight house. I know you know how this works, so camera's right there. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Katie Ilka, and I'm in the house.
All right, great job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, that was Katie Ilka, our highlight house player of the game here tonight. The Pacelli Cardinals take down the Reedsville Panthers 3-0 in the set count here tonight. Pacelli will play Greenwood next week again. Reedsville, the number 11 seed, will be on the road next week, Tuesday, for their first postseason game. And again, Pacelli Greenwood next week, Tuesday, live volleyball. Again, we've got football for you live on Zaleski Sports tonight. There's a football game going on Mosney right now. You can tune into that right now. Tomorrow night, we've got plenty of football live for you as well. But here tonight, this will bring us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy postgame show as Pacelli takes down Reedsville 3-0 in the set count here tonight. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Marshfield, Curtis, and NasonvilleDairy.com. That's going to bring us to the end of our broadcast here tonight. My name is Caleb Jacoby, and I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us here on Zaleski Sports tonight, and we'll see you next time right here on your hometown Wisconsin Sports Network, Zaleski Sports. I just don't want to go back into my camera.